Welcome back, guys, to Graveyard Creepers. We are at another project today. Now this is going to be a little different project than I'm really used to. This is my wife's idea. And we're going to put this idea into play. I'm going to shoot a video for YouTube. And also I think we're going to do a live video on our Trio of Terror Facebook page. So if you're not a member, go ahead and join that and post your builds and different stuff on there, and you'll see a bunch of our stuff on there, and we go live every now and then to try to keep you guys up to speed of what we're doing. So what I have here, guys, is an old cow skull I've had for many years. I got about 3 or 4 of these things. I got some deer skulls, cow skulls. You can also use these kind of skulls as well. So what we're going to focus on today is a cow skull. And then we'll do a live video on our Trio of Terror Facebook page, and maybe we'll do a couple other skulls with my wife here. But today we're going to make this thing pretty. And you can find different pictures of this on Pinterest and stuff like that, but we decided we was going to try one and go from there, or my wife did anyway. So what you need a bunch of different kind of flowers and different stuff like that. And I took everything that she bought, or most of everything she bought, and just stuck them in a couple pieces of foam, so it's easier to figure out what we have because she bought so much of it. And we're going to place some of this on our skull to try to make it pretty. So what I'm going to use for this, guys, is a hot melt glue gun, a pair of snippers to snip the backs of these, the wires, and whatever else we need, and get you a drill. So the drill's going to come in handy because you're going to drill some holes. And me personally, I would rather drill some holes in it to get to stay a little bit more and go from there. So I got 2 different size bits. You need a pallet bit, and you need a bigger bit to whatever fit your stem. So we're going to use this big old purple one right here. And see where I want to place this bad boy. I think about right in there would look good. Something right in there. Now, guys, this is real cow bone. You can get some different bone and stuff, or different skulls and stuff like that off of offline. You just have to go look and see who sells it. Now you can do this on plaster of Paris cast or foam cast, or however you want to do it, but we're doing it on a real one today. So that's something like that. See if it'll fit. Fits in there perfect. So now what we're going to do, hopefully this thing is warmed up. It feels like it. We're going to put some hot melt glue in the hole. And put our flower in there so it'll stay intact. Now it'll just take a minute for it to set up. Alright, so with that being there, I got some twine. And I'm going to put a little twine around my eyes of my skull. I know it's going to be kind of hard to see because you're on that side and I'm working over here. So, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 feet, if that. I probably don't even need that much. But you don't have to do this. It's just something I'm going to do and see how it looks. So basically all I'm doing is just bulking up a little bit of the back of the jawbone here on the, and once I get it threaded through here, I'll show you what I'm doing. I'm gonna turn it a little bit and show you. I don't have a very good system set up here to show you guys exactly how I'm doing it or what I'm doing, but I'm gonna try. And this right here, guys, is a personal preference. It's going to be your skull, your flowers. Just go to Michael's or someplace like that and grab you a bunch of flowers, different stuff, and make your own. It's fun to do. It's relaxing. Get you out of house. This is something that you and the kids can do as well. So it'll be a fun little project for the whole family. You don't have to be any expert level or anything to do any of this stuff. Just have you a glue gun or something and a drill. So all you ladies out there, go take one of your husband's drills and use it. He ain't gonna mind. Okay. So right here's what we did, guys. We just put a piece of this on here. Now if you don't want these frays from this twine on there, just take a torch or a lighter or something and you can it'll burn them down real quick. So nothing major, easy stuff to do. Alright, we'll do this side next. I know you can't see me from that side. I apologize. But you'll get the idea what I'm doing from this one right here. Get you a good pair of these is make good cutters too. Alright. Come in that. Let me get back here. Alright. So there it is, guys. And we have both of the eyes done. Big flower. Now the thing is, guys, is putting your flowers however you want to. I wanted one in the middle, and I'm going to go down one side or the other on my skull and do just one side of my skull. That way you're not completely covering up your skull. Just my opinion. So I think what I'm going to do, guys, since I'm going to be working on one side, I'm going to bring you around, put you behind me. That way you can see over top of my shoulder. And you can see how I'm doing this stuff. So let me bring you over here. You don't need to see my pretty face anyway. So there's our skull. So now we just got to figure out how do we want to place our flowers. And guys, there's really no rhyme or reason on this. I like some pretty contrasting flowers and colors and different stuff like that. Get you a bright one, a dark one, a light, a lighter one, and whatnot. I want to stick something in the eyeball, maybe up in there. I mean, you just do it however you want to. They're fun to do. Oops, I just tore that one apart. So let's put that back together. good enough, I guess. So the hardest part is just trying to figure out what you want to do and go from there. So got a couple of these little flowers here. Put a couple of these in there. Cut the tabs off. And these here guys, look, they got 3 different ones in one, so you can take these apart and use them individually, or you can use them as a bundle. I think I'm going to use them as a bundle. I think I'm going to put one right in here somewhere. So let's drill a hole in this bad boy. See if it fits. And since they got wire in them, they'll bend down a little bit, and I like that. So we'll put a little bit of glue on that.
Hey there. So what you doing? Say, Mr. Brick,
What's up?
what's life treating you?
Just going.
All right. Well, all right.
So we got that. We got some different colors going on. So I like those colors, different shades, even if it's purple. I like the different shades of it just to kind of give it a little look. All right, so now don't want to clutter up too much up here. So now I want to start working down here somehow, maybe down the side of the jaw. So we got to figure out what we want to put on here, and we got a plethora of different stuff that we can use. We can even put a big old, I think let's do that. Let's put a big one down here. I think that'll be cool. So I'm just cutting a little bit of it off. That way I can drill a hole in it and stick it in there. Okay, let's see if that works. Perfect. So now we got that going on, and I'm not sure how else I'm going. Let me see what else I got here. Maybe something like this, maybe. And guys, this is for you just to figure out how you want to do it. I think this would be cool with a chunk of that sticking out, minus the tag. Get the tag off here. You don't have to use this one, you can use a different one. I think I want a little bit more color in that. Let's see what we got here. Now we kind of like that. We'll see what we have in our arsenal. Not so much. Let's see. Kind of like this one. I like this one. This gives a little bit more of a pastel color. Let's use this one. Whoops. Okay. So we're going to use this one in there. And this one here really don't have nothing to mount to, so you want to stick it on your glue stick here. Stick it right in there. That just hides it a little bit and gives it that little bit of color. So now guys, you can put beads around the eyes. I mean, there's a whole world of stuff that you can do with these things to make them look pretty and stuff. And use your own imagination, your own colors. You don't have to use the same thing I got. Like I said, all this stuff came from Michael's. Go to Michael's and grab you up some stuff and hammer on it. Make you something pretty. So now, I think I'm going to do something like this. So there's some pretty little flowers. So let's do this, guys. Let's put some flowers around that eyeball. Let's see if we can cut that off very nice without it falling apart, and we can glue it all on there. No glue. Okay. I might want to put something in between these petals right here just to give it some kind of life. So what I might do is the wife picked some of these things up, and these are picking these things up at Hobby Lobby or Michael's is a lot cheaper than buying individual. So what we can do is buy you a thing of this for a couple bucks, take a couple of these out, and now you have a pretty little flower. So what we're going to do is, I think, a pretty little flower right in here would look pretty good, I believe. And I'm not going to have to drill a hole in that. So that's awesome. And also take your little greenery, stick you some greenery in there. Give it a little bit of life. Okay, finally got it. Use that more. So there you go, guys. That's a good start to whatever you're trying to do. Another thing I'm going to do is, she got a bunch of these pretty butterflies. Now these things are a little expensive, so keep that in mind. These are, don't say. Anyway, they're a little salty, so keep that in mind when you buy these butterflies and stuff. Now I'm going to go to the whole end of the spectrum of the color here, because we got greens, purples, and violets and little colors like that. So what I want to do, guys, is I'm going to go with the orange, and I'm going to put this orange butterfly down here on his nose somewhere. So let's try that. Let's see if I can get these done. This might be fun. Now I got my little butterfly, and I don't really need this wire, which is cool if you want to put it up on something like that to make it look like it's flying. I don't want to do that, so we're going to take this butterfly off, and it's just hot melt glued on, so if you want to put it back on, you can. And I'm going to put my butterfly right here, Looking like it's flying on there. We also got some smaller ones somewhere. Let me find them. Here we got some smaller ones. Now guys, you don't have to use hot melt glue. You can use tack glue or Gorilla Glue or something like that. I just prefer hot melt glue. So here we got a bunch of small ones. And I think I'm going to go with a pretty yellow one. That's a pretty color one there. We'll just take it out. And we'll take it, see it's just hot melt glued on the bottom of the butterfly. Let's take them out. Put a little hot melt glue on him. And figure out where you want to stick him. And I think I'm going to stick him probably right here on one of these leaves. Just to make it look like he's landed there. He's sucking nectar out of the plant. It's a real pretty butterfly. So I think it looks pretty good. We might do something with that eyeball. I think we should put maybe a yellow flower in his eye socket. What do you guys think? Maybe no. I think it might be an overkill on the eye socket. So what we'll do is I think if we put a butterfly on that bad boy. So I love me some butterflies. I think we put a butterfly right there. I think that would set it off. I don't know if I want to use a big one or a small one. Let's see what we got. Let's try a small one. Let's try this pretty red one here. So I think that's better. I think a small one's better, me personally. And that still keeps the eye open, so you still have a visual contact with the eye. And you can probably just use this hot melt glue gun and just heat up the glue that's already on there. And do it a little bit. And stick him right there on the eyeball. Take my little angle. So I think it looks pretty good, guys. I think I'm going to stop there with it. That way I'm not overdoing it. And I'll have this whole skull covered in flowers and different stuff like that with no need to. So let me get you set up here and I'll show you overall on this thing. Okay guys, we're at the end of the video, and this is our overall skeleton, or overall cow skull. We put some fake flowers on it, some pretty butterflies and different stuff like that. And you just turn something, you know, that's kind of weird into something beautiful. So that turned out pretty awesome. I put it on my coffin, and it looks pretty good. It even looks good on the coffin. So when you guys get you a cow skull, dog skull, or whatever it is, guys, it doesn't matter what kind of skull it is. Just put you some flowers on it, different designs, some leaves, whatever you want to put on it, some butterflies, and you can turn that sucker into something pretty. So, and the wife will like it. So if all you guys out there has a bunch of skulls in your house, do something like this, or have your wife do it, and she'll enjoy the visual aspect of it as much as you enjoy just a skull. So with that being said, guys, we appreciate you watching, and go and check out our Trio of Terror Facebook page. Check out Keith at Cobwebs and Candlesticks, and check out the Weird Kid Show. Those guys do some amazing builds. We're getting ready to do a big build, all three of us together here soon. So stay tuned for that. And as always, guys, it don't have to be perfect. Just build it. I'm no professional, and you don't have to be a professional to do this kind of stuff. So alright, guys, enough rambling on. We appreciate you watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you like this kind of content. And if you don't like this content, well, subscribe anyway and like it. So we appreciate you guys.
Keep it creepy.